I have a little bit of trouble with Dwarf Fortress. It's just one of those games that does not ever want to be happy streaming. That said, I think we're okay right now. Hopefully this FPS counter will go away. If not, yeah, I gotta configure some new settings. I've downloaded the latest version. Last time I played Dwarf Fortress was when I first moved into my apartment. I actually had about a 2-month period. We were without internet, and I just remember playing a lot of Dwarf Fortress. Even while Caitlin was awake, believe it or not, I would still play Dwarf Fortress while she was out, up and about and stuff. So let's go ahead and start generating a new world. Welcome to Dwarf Fortress. Blah 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 stuff. World size medium. You know, why not? History. I think this is all okay. Mineral currents. Yeah. I mean, I want to do everywhere, but no. I'm okay with sparse. Oh, hang on. Beast and savagery. High. I like a challenge. I should have done very high for savagery, but it's alright. Yeah, I'm just doing the world generation now. Okay, because you know, tomorrow I'd like to just dive right into it, and I'm not tired right now. I know I should be going to bed, but right now I'm not tired. So again, I just want to dive into it, start this going, and then tomorrow we can pick up with the world generation done. Might get the embarking done as well. Oh, pardon me. A lot of water, which is interesting. Hopefully we can get a volcano. That'd be exciting. A few things make me as happy as a volcano. Obsidian is nice, but I love lava. Unfortunately, it's not something you can really search for. I'm trying out a new way of doing Dwarf Fortress, I suppose. I've always just played the vanilla with a mod pack now and again. But I mean a graphics pack. But this time I'm actually using a starter pack launcher because I can't find the download. I used Mayday graphics previously. I enjoy them quite a bit. I couldn't find the way to just download it and throw it into my folder. I couldn't find that link. So apparently I can just download the starter pack launcher. So I did. It's a bit confusing, honestly. It's not too bad. It basically gives you a lot of, oh, pardon me, a lot of options that you can tinker around with, and I'm not using any of the mods. I know a lot of people swear by Dwarf Therapist, for example. Not using any of that stuff. I just like playing vanilla. But I am gonna try and use a graphics pack because they look nice. You know, I like them. I enjoyed the ASCII art as well. Sometimes I enjoy the ASCII art more. In combat, I do. I don't know why that is, but I do. However, the graphic mods I started using originally because I used to do after action reports, and once I started using those, it got a lot more popular and everyone liked it more because they could actually follow what was going on. So I just kind of got in the habit, I guess. Whatever. Mayday is a nice looking one. There's a few other nice ones. There's one that's like a thinner, more true to the, oh, pardon me, original tileset resolution of Dwarf Fortress. I can't remember what it is. We're gonna actually just stop here. 215 years. It's fine with me. I don't need any more than that. I wouldn't imagine. 221. Nope. Sure. We'll use the world as it currently exists. think it tries to get up to 250, which I don't really mind. So this is the oracular domain. Interesting. NF Thay Lathu. We'll accept that. Go ahead and offload about 15,000 units. No big, whatever. Reminds me of just our FPS counter right now is going crazy. When you'd play games, or I don't know if it was you guys had this, but when I was in high school, play games, and FPS was the big thing. It's like, oh man, I can run this game at like 60 FPS, and then you like get to a menu and it's like 500 FPS. Pardon me. You feel pretty good, and you're just like, what? But of course, it's just a menu. So there's that. And Dwarf Fortress not responding, which is about standard. This game freezes a lot when it's trying to load things. Okay. Let's go ahead and start playing Dwarf Fortress mode. It doesn't look like I have my graphics pack on. Not sure why it's not working. Oh, we can pick when to set out? Or not? I don't know what's going on. Never seen this before. Is this like a weird load screen? Because I guess it's like implying that we set out on the 15th of Granite of 223. But I'm not sure why. What's updating the world? I see. Interesting. Never seen that before. Alright. What's a nano embark sand indicator stable position? Okay. Sure. No idea what that is. Don't really know what I'm looking at. Things I want. Whoa, 3x3. No thank you. Let's get this a little bigger. How do I do that? Okay, 4x4 makes me happy. Savagery. We want high. Evil. I don't really care. I like higher evil, but that's fine. Play it by ear. Let's try and get high. Elevation. High is nice. But I guess it doesn't really matter. Temperature doesn't matter. Rain doesn't matter. Drainage doesn't matter. Flexstone, yes. Aquifers, no. River, yeah. Shallow metal and deep metal, And soil and clay doesn't really matter. It'd be nice. I miss when you could search for a you could search for like interesting features. You know what I mean? It was really cool. And so often you would get a volcano or a chasm out of that. But that's neither here nor there. So let's see what we get here. Might have to cut the evil down. We could do it with an aquifer. I'd rather not though. It's not that it's hard. It is a little bit hard getting the initial pump setup going, but more so it's just a huge pain. It drives me nuts. So it just takes up a lot of time, and doesn't look like we're gonna find one, which is a little too bad. We'll go ahead and turn our evil down, because I noticed we had everything but the evil setting. So hopefully, no, it's not gonna cut it for me here. Sorry. Let's go ahead and try that with an evil of medium. Ah, bingo. That's all I care about. Okay. Stop search there. It's fine. What do we got? Kind of looks like we're off in England here. Right over here, kind of looks like England. Not exactly, but kind of. And this sort of reminds me of, France and the Netherlands and all that such. So right here we have river in a lot of our territory, which is okay. We will 8, 9. Escape browser results. Okay. So let's see here. Sand, little soil, deep metals, flexstone layer. Okay, the shallow metals there. Just two. Not in love with this one. So how do I go find the other one? I don't want to clear find results. Okay, and then there's one here as well. I suppose this one. Okay, deep metals. So this one has a lot more shallow metals. I like that. It is scorching though. Wow, tree scarce and... Whoa, that's a bit rough. Very hot. Vegetation scarce, trees scarce, untamed wilds, and over here is the wilderness. It's interesting. I've never done a desert before. Sand lets us make glass, though. Why not? Let's try it. I've never done a desert. I almost always do cold regions. You've selected a large area. I know. I like to play a little larger than normal. Select an area of salt water. Oh? I guess that's a saltwater river? Similar to the Nile, I suppose. Huh. That's quite interesting. Well, I've got to know. Didn't think I was going to have to do this. Find out if we can purify salt water. Dwarf Fortress salt water. Let me try and move that a little bit off screen for you. I apologize. All right. It's not saying... Okay. Salt water. If a site contains salt water, then all naturally occurring water in that site will be salt water, including ponds, rivers, and aquifers. It's really weird. Huh. Okay, how... this is interesting here. So, if it shows as water source 0, then it is salt water and thus undrinkable. Water may currently be desalinated by passing through a screw pump. However, if any of the desalinated water touches natural floors, natural walls, other salt water, or an aquifer, it will immediately return to its salt form. Thus meaning that cisterns or reservoirs of desalinated water must be completely constructed with no natural boundaries. Okay. You know, actually, I kind of like this. It's like a desert challenge, if you will. I enjoy the sort of Egyptian theme we can do here, and I definitely like our chances. So let's see here. What is all this stuff? No idea. Well, we would like to prepare for the journey carefully. Always and forever is that my option. So let's see here. First off, it's nice to have a miner. It really is. It gets things going. Also very important to have a carpenter. A woodcutter is not going to be super important, actually, and because of that, we might want to... let's worry about the important stuff first. So, the important stuff, miner, carpenter. Mason is going to be very important, actually, because we can't use carpenter as much, but we'll get to that in a second. Where are we here? Grower. Very important. Our grower will also be a brewer. Yep. And we would like somebody to be a decent... let's see here. I'd like to have someone be a decent starting outpost person, like the mayor from the get-go. The reason is, well, first off, persuader, negotiator, very important. Intimidator and judge of intent, appraiser. Those are good things. Not make them a liar, because these help with trade a lot. Okay, comedian, conversationalist, and flatterer. And consoler and pacifier. These seem good. Unfortunately, that's all they are. They are just the press. Maybe we should take something else away. Let's take off... Take off Intimidator here, and we'll make them something useful. Perhaps we'll make them our building designer, have them be our architect, of course, tempting. We will have them be our mason, maybe. It's tough. Actually, I think I might put that back and just have them be our really useless, like, political figure. I think I'm gonna do that. We always need someone to haul some stuff, you know? So, there's that. We could have them be the lumberjack, because I don't think we're gonna lumber a lot of jacks. But anyway, we go ahead and be them an intimidator. And you shall be. Okay. Again, woodcutter, very important. However, in this current setting, we're not going to have a lot of wood, so I think we're going to go for stone crafting. This will let us trade very quickly with very nice stuff. What else can we go ahead and get? A fisher would be nice, but I don't think a saltwater river will have any fish. I'm not sure about Dwarf Fortress, but in real life, it's not as likely. I'll put that out there. Let's see. Perhaps just another miner would be good. 2 miners going and a mason. I think I'm happy with that. Yeah. No, we really do need a woodcutter. Okay. Well, Mr. Mason, we'll have a proficient woodcutter. Eventually, we'll have trees. And just in case we run out of things for him to cut wood on. Well, what I like to do with my woodcutter is I like to give him a couple points in Axeman. Just 2. Because he might end up having to fight. And certainly he's trained. So, copper battle axe. Only need 1. Copper picks 2. Yep, that's good. 3 is actually nice. I think I'll go 3. Iron anvil. They've lowered the prices. It actually used to be about 250. Well, they used to give you like 2,000 points, and it used to be like 1,000 or something like that. But it used to be like half your points. And I would never bring it, because you could always trade for it, and you could bring so much stuff. And unfortunately, at 100 points, you might as well take it. Especially in a start like ours. So, step ladders, wheelbarrows, crutches, buckets, splints. These are all good things, except for the step ladder. I don't know if we need. I really don't think we need that. I don't even know what it is, so we're going to get rid of it. The rest of the stuff, though, is good. Dark leather quivers. Don't need quivers. So, ropes, bags, whatever. Sure. Plum helmets, yeah. Dimple cups, okay. Gonna need a lot of plum helmet spawns. A lot. 25 is good. Don't want to take an actual lot of plum helmets themselves. That's alright. Oh, I just realized we only took one farmer. Normally I take 2. So we got a carpenter, a miner, a grower, stonecrafter, another miner, and a woodcutter. Yeah, that'll be fine. Well, actually, let's go ahead and... You're a useless guy, right? We're going to take off the intimidator and we're going to put that into farming. So... He's still kind of useless, but farming's going to help a lot. So let's go ahead. Prepared goat brain. Sure. But very important for us is going to be, and I don't see it here, though I might be missing it, is... Oh, that's right. You don't get seeds for the tower caps, the underground trees. That's right. Okay. Go ahead and add some items. Fish. One interesting thing is you want to bring as many different things as possible because they give you a new barrel for each. You get a free barrel for every different type you bring. So you see, if I bring a 2-legged rhino lizard egg, it'll come in a barrel, etc., etc. I believe so. Oh wow, they've added vegetables. So again, you want drinks as well. Very important. Weapons, don't need. Bolts are nice, but we don't need. Stone, I like to go with metal sometimes, but yeah. Oh, that's true. We have sand, so we could be making glass, but we might not have access to wood to make fire. Yeah, okay, never mind. Having a glassmith would be nice, though. Alright. So, let's go ahead and try and get some of the cheap meats. Just fill up here with a bunch of free stuff. Do we have any animals, actually? I should check that. Okay, no cats. That might be a mistake. Okay, 1 cat and 2 dogs would be nice. Just for a little bit of defense early on. It's really useful. Let's actually get 2 dogs. 2 male dogs and a female? No, 2 females and a male. It's probably good. Cat just sort of helps clean up some of the, you know, you get, what are they called, like mice and stuff like that, so. Okay, let's just try and pound through this real quick. And I'm gonna just double check. Okay, we're gonna want a lot of, not cave fish, lobster, yep, that's very good. And I don't see turtles, so let's get some more lobsters. Because the shells are going to be really useful. Also, we're going to need a lot of... Okay. Pigtail is good. Going to need some more of those. Cave wheat, sweet pod, rock nuts, sure. Yeah, a lot more plump seeds. I think we're okay for now. Okay, we'll just go ahead and grab a little bit more of this delicious random animal stuff. Okay. I think we're good. I don't think we forgot anything we really need. So let's go ahead and name our group. The circular lantern. I actually quite like that. Asherodil. That's nice. Okay, let's name our fortress. Ficode glazed through. No, I don't like it. Dusk dagger. Oh, dusk dagger does feel very Egyptian. I like that. All right. And our dwarves, which I forget if I can customize them here or not. I can. Very well. We will do that. Oh, whoa! Randomly the music kicked in. Okay. Tatharist is the name of Dust Dagger. Tatharist. I like it. Pardon me. Alright. Let's go ahead and get the group going. We will have the brave Kuro, of course, will be our first miner. Our carpenter shall be Edge 226. We shall have our farmer be Herpy. Who are you? Grower. Our other farmer will be Zelphus. And then we will have... let's see, who else? I suppose Stonecrafter. What else we got? Another miner. Let's have this miner here be Beagle. The woodcutter, we'll have him be Chic. Very fitting for this setting. And Stonecrafter. I wish my brain was better. Hang on, let me check my followers on Twitch. See if we got anyone cool I can check out. Followers. Of course. How could I forget Cactar? Cactar 77. Cactuar 77. And while we're here, might as well. It is Kuro Sutoka, so we don't get confused and think it's somebody else. Okay, cool. We'll save this group, and we'll call them Twitch 1. And let's go ahead and hit embark. Here we go, guys. You've arrived. After a journey from the mountain homes into the forbidding wilderness beyond, your harsh trek has finally ended. Your party of 7 is to make an outpost for the glory of all Odom Egath. There are almost no supplies left, but with stout labor comes sustenance. Whether by bolt, plow, or hook, provide for your dwarves. You're expecting a supply cavern just before the winter entombs you, but it is spring now, enough time to delve secure lodgings ere the hyena men get hungry. A new chapter of dwarven history begins here, at this place. Tatharist, Dusk Dagger, strike the earth. Always love that. Oh, and just sand. That's all you see. That's everything. Sand. There's our river. Which honestly, it doesn't say right here that is saltwater specifically. But I'm gonna make the assumption that it was. And sand is crazy. What is this stuff? Trunk. Oh, they're giant trees. Oh, wow. Oh, okay. Didn't expect that. Good news is we have trees. That's something to look forward to. Certainly. It's down here. Nothing. And we have a little bit of something to dig into, although it's just more sand. Interesting, interesting. What is that down there? Spiders? Yes, okay, well there's already giant spiders around. We are in a very peculiar position. And I like it. I'm excited to see where this goes. I forget. U and then V? Or is it U and then Z? So here we are. Here's our little group. Zelphus. Ilril. Oh, that's hard to say. Ilirilalral. Anyway. Zelphus Joyous Treaties, the expedition leader. We have Sheik, Torch Dies, the woodcutter. Herpy, Lash Attack, the farmer. Edge 226, Flag Confused, the carpenter. A yak, apparently, because it doesn't want to show me, there you go, Beagle Deer Arrows, the miner. We have Kuro Satoka, Shot Earth, another miner. Down here we have Kektor 77, Copper Combined, the Stonecrafter. These 7 dwarves are going to set out and hopefully make Dusk Dagger a successful dwarven outpost in the north. Well, we are in the north, but it definitely feels like the east, if you know what I mean. Anyway, thanks for joining me, guys. I do have to get to bed. It is 3:44 a.m. here. Long day of work, but it's Friday. So we're going to have some cool stuff coming. Hopefully this weekend we'll get a lot of streaming in. I say a lot, but I just mean like 3 hours instead of like an hour and a half or 2. Also going to be hopefully doing some role-playing games soon. So probably throw them up here at some point or on YouTube. Hopefully some of you guys are looking forward to some of that action. And I'd love to have some of you guys in a game at some point. But we'll see how that goes. Anyway, everyone have a nice night and thanks for stopping around.